Hello everybody, it is Mia Penfold here at ASA, All Strings Attached. I'm going to read an article today. It is on support The Guardian, and it is by Kim Wilshire in Paris. So I'm going to go ahead. You've probably heard about this, but I'm going to read it. Paris fire, woman detained as 10 die in apartment building. Police treating blaze in French capital 16th district as possible arson attack. Police have arrested a woman suspected of starting a fire that swept through an 8-story apartment building in Paris, killing at least 10 people and injuring 30 others, including 8 firefighters. The woman who lived in the building was taken into custody as flames swept rapidly through the block in the French capital's 16th arrondissement at not far from the Parc des Princes Stadium, home to the Paris Saint-Germain club. Paris prosecutor Remy Heitz said that criminal investigation had been opened. A woman who lived in the building, has been arrested. Heitz said he did not confirm reports that the residents had heard the suspect involved in a dispute with the neighbours. At this stage, with what we know, the incident appears to be criminal. This person was arrested in the night not far from the fire. She is in custody, Heitz added. The woman had a history of mental health issues, he said. The fire was reported about 1 a.m. on Tuesday and spread quickly. About 50 people were thought to be in the building at the time. Many of them were trapped. Some scrambled onto the roof to escape the smoke and the flames, while others shouted for help from the windows. It took about 250 fighters and almost 5 hours to bring the fire under control. It was particularly violent fire, Captain Clément Gonnon from Paris Fire Service told BFM TV. The fire has damaged the structure of the building, and until we can check, we can't rule out the risk of it collapsing, he added. Gonnon said the death of the toll might rise. We have been able to get into the top floors of the building where the fire was fiercest, he said. Emmanuel Gregory, an official with the city government, said that victims were residents and the fire began on the upper floors and spread to other parts of the buildings, he added. The Paris mayor, Anne Hidalgo, said on Twitter that the city was mourning after the incident. The fire comes less than a month after the gas blast in central Paris killed 4 people. The area, one of Paris' most chic districts, is popular with tourists. Nearby landmarks include the Trocadero overlooking the Eiffel Tower and the number of upmarket shops and restaurants. At about 3:30 a.m. on Tuesday, fire crews had finished evacuating the block and Rue Elanger, but were still fighting the flames. Several surrounding buildings were also evacuated. Julien de Normandie, the housing minister, says firefighters' efforts in reaching the blaze had been hampered by the affected building was inside a small interior courtyard. He said there was no suggestion that the apartment block was run down or needed repairs. Michel Dubec, the police officer-in-chief, said that the building could not be assessed directly from this street. Fire crews had to carry ladders into the courtyard to set them up by hand.